Friends, right now, the largest event ever hosted by humankind is streaming live. This is the online conference, Global Crisis, Time for the Truth. 4 months of preparation and a huge number of people who are participating, who have been interviewed, who are live streaming the truth right now. It is overwhelming to thank everyone who was and is involved in the preparation of this conference and all the previous ones. Guys, it's unbelievable what's happening because we're all together now speaking the truth to the world.
Hello everyone. I'm live at the conference, Global Crisis, Time for the Truth. Just unbelievably great information is revealed here. We have just heard from well-known scientists from different countries that the situation regarding global warming is quite different. The melting of the glaciers has completely different reasons. It is the heat from the depth that goes up from the bottom, penetrates higher and rises, and it proves that the human factor is irrelevant. The conference has been going on for several hours. It's 1:30 a.m. now, and it's just incredible to be together with many people who have a common goal of just sincerely sharing information. And surprisingly, that we can hear scientists from different countries who really provide evidence and their research in a very sobering and factual form. And I simply do not understand at all that this is not included in a scientific discourse. That's why this conference is so important. And I would like to thank everyone. It's so wonderful that the conference was able to take place. And I hope that this information will spread so that we, as a world community, can finally come together and actually deal with our future, rather than with some artificially created topics that have completely different goals than protecting humanity and ensuring our survival. Thank you.
If we talk about insights that came during the preparation, these 4 months or 3 months or so of active preparation, it was a time of deep understanding how ugly this consumer format is. Those were the nights when I was looking for information and just crying from what was going on, because it's hard to accept, acknowledge and understand that we are living in this world, we're supporting it. When you look at all the people who are suffering from cataclysms, the women who are sobbing that their children died, the men who are sobbing, really sobbing that their whole family died. And it's so incredibly painful, and you understand so deeply of the danger we're all in, what the human pain is if we don't do something about it now. And that's all you see. It just opens your eyes wide to the whole truth. You don't want to see it. You just face the truth and realize that you can't live like this anymore. I can say for myself that for me, an even greater enemy is the consumerist format of society, where there is slavery, aggression, and anger. And I can't support it. I'm ready to stay awake all night long to act so that we could live in the creative society, so that my children could live in the creative society, so that they would not be threatened by the climate, slavery, or other ugliness that now exists in our consumerist format of society.
It is now the 3rd hour of the conference, the Global Crisis, Time for the Truth. The footage shown at the conference is simply shocking. Many thanks to the speakers for the information they provided.
This is not a movie, and the clock is ticking to the furious rhythm.
It is a global challenge. We need to act. We feel the urgency.
Потребительский формат общества
We fail to act.
должен уйти в прошлое.
It gets
The consumerist format of society must become a thing of the past. Our future is the creative format of society,
Больше никогда на этой планете не будет.
so that this will never happen on this planet again. For people to live as one big friendly family.
Hello friends, so right now we are just in the middle of the conference and so many facts presented that I'm sure each one of us who even took part in preparation of the conference, no one could know how much of a scale it is and how many facts presented. I think no one could stay away from knowing these facts because no one is going to be avoid being affected by the climate change. And this is truth that might be uncomfortable for someone. As one of the speakers said, for example, green energy, it's only green for those, for somebody's wallets, but not actually green in fact of our nature, in fact of our earth. So this kind of facts, they might be harmful for people who are making money on actually human lives. But the point of this conference is to expose this truth and actually put human life on the first place. And that's how it should be in the creative society. So tune in, check it out if you haven't seen yet, and let us know what do you think. Can we solve the problem of the climate change in the current consumeristic format of living where everything is around profit and money? Or should we put human life first and take a different approach and approach this problem from the perspective of what actually creates a better, safer environment for each human being? Let me know what you think in comments. Thanks.
And this conference has shown how much we can do and what will happen when 8 billion unite. And so during these 4 months, I was surprised every time how much we humans can do. Every time it seemed like some task which is simply unreal. Indeed, thanks to the people united by one goal, it became real, it was fulfilled, and you didn't understand how it was happening at all. Because in some commercial projects, people can't give as much as they do when you understand what you're doing it for. It was the last week before the conference. It was just unbelievable when everybody slept for 5 hours at most, and very often only 2 hours. But you held on because you knew why you were doing it. You knew that if you went to sleep then and the information didn't get further and the video would not be released in all languages, and you knew that people in the world just wouldn't know the information, it wasn't hard for you to hold on and stay awake at all. And I was generally impressed with the guys too. I was just participating in the creation of videos. And how impressed I was with the guys who at the end of the last week, when it was urgent to release all the videos, translate into languages, and they were just editing around the clock, passing each other the shift, inventing some ways, substituting each other, and sleeping for 2 hours and eating once a day. But everyone understood the value of what they were doing. And so, friends, we can do everything. We really can do everything. As the scientists said today that we have this potential, but only if we begin to act in sync and support each other. Then we will cope with everything. We will turn into a real civilization, not in some kind of, I don't even know what to call us now with all that we have in the world, but in a civilization which will not be afraid of climate and will open space. Everything will be open. Life will be beautiful because human life will be the main value.
My name is Zainab Calder. Thank you very much for all your effort in regards to the Global Crisis Conference. Thank you for the Arabic team. Thank you for all the support from the Ukrainian team. It was a great conference talking about all the crises that we are facing globally that we need to be aware of.
I was interpreting simultaneously from English to Urdu during a certain time of the conference. It is our duty to save our generations, to save ourselves, our loved ones, and our planet Earth. I could not say no because it's a global cause. If I said no, then I would not be able to survive, and I would be answerable to my generations that I had a chance to make the change, but I remained silent and preferred to have rest. In this conference, there were 180 countries, participants from 180 countries, and translated and interpreted to more than 100 languages. It was a great success that we have spread this message to everyone. Now, no one can say that they didn't get the message to save this world. Now everyone has got to know that they have opportunity to save this planet. They have brought a platform which is creative society. Now it's time to change. Now they can put their efforts.
First time doing translator. Very excited. Hi guys, my name is Ben. I'm from Thailand. I'm glad to join this project as a volunteer translator. This project gives me an opportunity as a simultaneous translator. It is very exciting. I meet a lot of people through this project. I really appreciate the opportunity to join this project as a volunteer translator. It made me realize what kind of problem that we are facing right now. It is a good opportunity for you to practice as a translator or participate in a society, do something good to the society by sharing your ideas or opinion. So I really encourage you all to join this project and make the world better. Whoever see this video, I would like to encourage you to participate in our creative society. So hope to see you next time, and I'm really happy to be a volunteer for the next conference as well.
Now I think about the conference. It means a great thing to me, and it has changed me. It has changed a lot to me, and now I'm not the one who was before the conference. Now I'm a new one, that one which cares about the global situation, who cares about the planet, who knows that what I can do for the planet and what can save this planet from the disasters that are going on. This is not only duty for the global leaders, the politicians, the businessmen who have a lot of money that they can save, but it's a duty for each of us, every inhabitant of this planet, to save this planet and make their efforts for this great cause. Or at last, I want to say a great thanks to all the Creative Society team for managing such a wondrous event that would change the world's history, and it will be written in golden words in the history.
And it is very important that people think about what is happening now. Why have we reached to the point where we pass by some things, turn away, and prefer not to spoil our mood, thinking that it does not concern us? And that is how we got to where we are today, the destroyed planet where climate change is taking place, and the absolutely destroyed ecological system. And who, if not us, can change that? Friends, please share this information with all the people you know. It's very important when people get together and start talking. It's the easiest and at the same time the most difficult thing to talk about what's really going on. Once again, a huge gratitude to everyone for your hard work, for all the sleepless nights that people have spent and are spending to implement the Creative Society project. Together, we really can. And I've said this many times before, guys, it's just an incredible feeling when the stream launches and we all see each other. And the first video is released, and the things that we prepared together are being done. And everything, like a huge machine, works together cohesively to bring the long-awaited truth to people. Many thanks to everyone.